Africa is doomed to fail except we change the way we think. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Timmy Sinclair. You can call me Tricky T, and this is the Uncomfortable Truths channel, where we talk about the most uncomfortable things that affect us as Black people around the world. All right, guys. Now, as a continent, let me just say this: with the way we are going, we are doomed to fail. We are designed to fail, except we change our mind, right? Now, foundationally, the countries we have in Africa are artificial, right? We know they are created by colonial powers. Secondly, the way the African thinks, we think tribally. We think tribally. And then the third thing is that because of the way we think and the way we view religion, we've taken religion to a point whereby it is a problem. It has become like a problem. All right. So now I'll break these things down. Now the first one is Africa. The way Africa was created by colonialists. We have 54 countries, and these countries were created without any regard for most of the peoples in them, the tribes of Africa. So you find that two countries can be side by side, and then you have people of the same ethnicities, inhabiting this half of this country and this other country, and to go and see their relatives, they need a passport to do that, right? That's a problem. That's a problem because, first off, the fact that these borders exist puts Africa in a way that we can't even carry out free trade. Like, I cannot, for example, so let me say I live in Badagry in Lagos, Nigeria, right? I have family members who are in Seme and in Benin Republic. We speak the same language from the same family, but because of the partition in between, 1884, we're in two different countries. So that divide is already a problem. And the painful part is that this divide, so-called African leaders will come and then they enforce this thing, this border thing. Like, as crazy as this sounds, we cannot move freely within our country. Like, for example, in Europe, where you can just move around Western Europe easily. You can't do that in the African continent because of these borders, these artificial borders that were created and that we as Black people decide to hold. Note, I don't believe that the problems of the past are holding us back. I believe that we allow them hold us back, right? So that's the first problem. These borders we have, these artificial countries that were created by colonial powers. Now, secondly, the way we think as a people, because we think tribally, we are not able to grow. And most conflicts on the continent is because of the fact that different tribes are in countries, right? So until I'm able to now understand that, listen, you are not my enemy because you don't speak my language, right? Until I'm able to see past my tribe, we are not going anywhere as a people, right? We are still thinking like we're in 1772. So until we're able to break out of this mindset, we are not going anywhere. We're able to break out of this mindset, and I don't have a problem with our tribes, but I think that they are doing us more harm than good. I'll make another video on that topic. They are doing us more harm than good. I believe that. How would I put this? I just think that it's a problem for us as a people because we cannot see beyond our tribes, and because we cannot see beyond our tribes, we cannot see how powerful it would be if we had a single unified continent. You understand? And that tragically is a flaw. Is a big flaw with African peoples everywhere. I don't know how we're going to solve that, but with that kind of thinking, this continent is doomed to fail because we'll keep fighting each other. We'll keep quarreling and saying things. We will not just progress, and that's just sad. Maybe younger generations to come will be less tribalized. Like, if you notice people that grew up in cities, in cosmopolitan cities, people that grow up in cosmopolitan cities who don't really speak their native language like that, they tend to be more accommodating. They tend to integrate with other people well because of they don't have a strong tribal background. So until we fix this, the continent is not going anywhere. And then 3, we need decisive leadership. Africa needs people that don't think like Africans. I'm sorry to say this. People that don't have the archaic, unprogressive mind that most Africans carry. Those are the kind of people that we need to be able to lead this continent out of the way it is. If not, ladies and gentlemen, we are stuck. We are not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And that's why I said that as a continent, we are doomed to fail. We are just doomed. We are not, no, there's no hope. There is no hope. There is no hope. Look at Sudan. After years of civil war, it broke into South Sudan and Sudan. Now they've broken into 2 countries. South Sudan itself is having conflict. Sudan itself is still having conflict. South Sudan, what's the conflict about? It still has a tribal undertone. As sad as it sounds, it has a tribal undertone. So guys, Africa is doomed to fail if we do not check these 3 boxes I just mentioned. And it's really sad. It's really sad for the continent. So guys, what do you guys think? What else do you think we need to do to be able to get out of this problem or this impending doom, or rather use the word, this road to doom we are on as a continent? Let me know in the comment sections, and I will see you guys in the next video. Also, if you're new here, like and subscribe, and peace out.